Okay, this video is going to show how to get our drawing file all up. So this might be a little long because we've got a lot of stuff to put in here. And you guys have never seen drawing files before, so this might be a little more difficult. But we're going to start getting this all set up, and we'll have a couple sections here where I'm dealing with stuff. So we're going to go to File, New, and DWGs and IDWs are kind of the same thing, but we're always going to use IDWs in here. We want drawing size D, and that's the default, so that's okay. We can stick with this. Now to put stuff in, we have to start with our base. Let's start with our base, and it already automatically selected my assembly, but I want to go, if I need to find a different part, I click on this file with the magnifying glass, and then I want to find my final assembly. So that's right here. So I click Open. Click my home view because this is what I want top, front, right. Make sure this is the same as your solution sketch, and the scale we're going to use for these are 2. If you look, or 1.5, I'm sorry, the scale is right here, so we're going to put in 1.5, and then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to move this up. You got to go over the lines and get that arrow. I'm going to move this up to the top corner, and then I'm going to do this again. And instead of the home one, I'm just going to go to home, select the very back corner, and then I'll flip it to our top back left. Click OK, and I want to line this up the best I can with that. So now we want to label these, so we can label with annotate text. So we're going to call this top, front, right. And always specify the scale. So scale 1.5. Highlight this, and we can change the font size. So I'll do that one, and then underneath here, this is top, back, left, scale 1.5. Highlight it. Change the font size. Okay. Now I can't move this because I'm still in text mode, so if I press escape, then I can move it. So now we want our exploded view down here. So I'm going to go back to place views, choose base, go here. I need to find my final, it's the presentation, the IPN, so it's got that little circle with it. And if I click open, it should pop up in top, front, right. We want a scale of 1 for this. And here it says view. Let's actually up here. If you did more than one snapshot, you'll have it here, so you need to choose the correct view that you have. So click OK. Now this is not shaded. I want these shaded, so I'm going to double click on it, and then I can select the shaded button. Click OK. Now I have my shapes in there. The next part is I want a parts list. So I'm going to do annotate. Parts list is right here. Select the thing that you want the parts list of, and click OK. Say OK. Click to place it, and now I should have your file name should all be here, the quantity, and when we put our balloons in, which are the identifiers that link it to the parts list, I choose balloon, click on the shape, click and press 1. It's going to have me keep clicking, but I just want one line, so I'll right click and go to continue, and I can just keep doing this. Click once, continue, click on the shape, click 1, right click, continue, on the shape, right click, continue, click, click, right click, continue. Okay, and now these have number 1 is our black cube, and 2 is our green cube, etc. Alright, now the time for multi-views. So we want all our multi-views to be over here. We're going to place views again. We choose our sub-assemblies now. So I'm going to go find one of our shapes, click open, Now you want to make sure that this is the appropriate front view. If this is not a good front view, you need to change it here. Okay, you can like rotate the view cube to find the best front view. Remember our rules on that. The scales for this is going to be 0.75. Once my front view is placed, I can click again. It's going to do the projections for us. If I go above it, there's the top view, side view, and then the view cube is in the way, so I'm just going to place the isometric wherever, but then once I click OK, I'll go back and change it. So OK, can move that in so it's right in the middle. I've got my top, front, right. I want to add a title that this is my orange piece. Highlight it, 0.24, click OK. And the last thing that I need to do is make sure that this is shaded. So if I double click on it on the isometric, I can click shaded, click OK. Now I've got that piece orange. So now you'll do this for your other 5 pieces and fill up this area. You can move these and they move together because they're projected. And that should be it. Make sure you have hidden lines. So if your shape has a hidden line, there isn't any on here because of all the object lines in it, but you can turn on your hidden lines with this. And we won't see any in this because there's object lines on top of where all the hidden lines would be, but you might have one that appears. Okay, so that's how you make your drawing file. Oh wait, we do need our title. Okay, so we want to add our title. Type in puzzle cube. Again, change the font size because 0.12 is so small. And put your name, okay, in that box above it. Okay, if you did this and you want to change your font size, you can always go double click on it, select it, 0.24, remove it if you need to. Alright, that is how you do your drawing. Always check the examples. We didn't make note of scale, so you should probably have your note of scale on there. Yeah, that's how you do it. I hope this helps.